Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello. Welcome back to the Jaeger Me channel. You are joined today again with my lovely to-be mother-in-law Natalie. And yeah, if you haven't seen our other video, we just recently did a video together about... God, what was it even about?
It was about words.
It's strange British idioms and phrases.
Yeah.
Basically, and today we're going to continue that with British insults that you potentially don't know. I'd be really curious what ones you do know and which ones you don't know, so let me know down in the comments if you do know any of these, and if you didn't, are you going to use them? I'll just give you one straight away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot.
I guess you can try and guess what the insult really means, because it's not always obvious what we're actually saying. So this one is codswallop. Because a wallop, if you wallop someone, you're hitting them quite hard.
Yeah.
A wallop you around the head would be like quite a
Yeah, and I'm thinking about fish.
Because cods, wallop,
Yes.
cods, the fish, right? Yeah.
So I was thinking like a fish slap.
A fish slap, like with a fish. Like you take a cod and then
you slap the person with it. Like that's my like a fish slap.
And to be honest, that's another time that you've come up with a better meaning than what it actually is. It would be better, yeah. It actually is calling someone out on a lie. So someone might tell you something that's very, you know to be a lie, it's really over-exaggerated or something, and you say, codswallop, like, I don't believe it. It's bullshit.
It's bullshit. And
it's not true.
That's where I pick up a card and slap.
And then you pick up a card and you slap
person.
Oh my god, remind me never to lie to you when we're at a fish market. Like that specific time. So we're continuing on from animals in this one. It is to bark up the wrong tree. You can say that someone is barking up the wrong tree. You could say, you are barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah. Did the person eat a tree? Like, what does it mean? I mean, I don't...
It means, it's actually really, really strange, but it means that you're kind of going to the wrong person with that, or you're going the wrong way with something that you're saying. So someone might come to me and ask me about beauty stuff and makeup, and yeah, if you've watched literally any single one of my channel, like any videos, I rarely ever wear makeup. As
natural
you know, I'm
beauty.
a bit of a...
Natural beauty.
I wouldn't go that far. But I don't really wear makeup. I'm not really into beauty stuff. I don't really do my nails or anything. So if someone comes to me like, hey, I would like some advice on makeup, I would say, you're barking up the wrong tree. You're coming to the wrong person about that. It's not so much of a really an insult in that sense, but you can use it as an insult if you wanted to, in a way. Like, oh, I'm training to become a doctor, and you might be like, you're really barking up the wrong tree with that one. Like, you're not smart enough for that.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a lot of these things. Depending on the tone of voice or the context, it can be quite offensive. It can not be. Unless you just flat out call someone a pillock, in which case that's always offensive. That's always going to be rude.
There it is.
There it is.
The word pillock.
Yeah.
Pillock. Yeah.
That's a good one.
It is.
The next one is curtain twitcher, and I've actually spoken before about English people and their habit of using curtains.
Yeah.
Compared to Swedish people. I've mentioned this, I think, in my Borås video or something like that.
Yeah, I think you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the curtains.
But can you guess what that means? If I called you a curtain twitcher, like what I'm saying?
I think that means that you're behind the curtain.
Yeah.
And you're looking out at people and like hiding at the same time.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think that is like, when you say it like that, I understand it more. But a curtain twitcher, the first thing that I was thinking about was like you were twitching a curtain. It's like twitching. For me, like twist maybe.
Like twisting the curtain up.
Yeah, like, you know, like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is actually one of the probably few very rare phrases that actually is literal in English. But it does mean that you're nosy. It means that you are, yeah, it's usually some elderly lady in the village or something, and there's some drama going on, and every time any kind of noise happens outside the house, she like straight away she's turning all the lights off in her house and then like opening the curtains a little bit so it like trying to peek out, and it's really obvious from the outside but she doesn't really think it is from the inside, and she's just nosy. She's a curtain twitcher. she's And you can also apply it to like non-literally if someone's very into gossip. You can also say that they're a bit of a curtain twitcher, to say that they're quite nosy and they're into the gossip and things like that. Yeah, like, oh, she's a real curtain twitcher. Like, she really likes to know all the business of what's going on. Yeah. I actually used to live next door to someone just like that. Really.
A curtain twitcher.
Yeah, I mean, you know me. I'm a gamer. I was a game tester back then as well.
Yeah.
I would come in from work and cook dinner and then sit and game, which is pretty quiet, to be honest. Especially me, because I don't really rage. I play World of Warcraft most of the time. You can't really rage on that.
Yeah. And you're not raging like boys are.
Yeah, exactly.
The boys are raging more.
Yeah, I think so.
They do.
I'm quite calm. So I'd like have...
Got 3 boys, so I know.
Yeah.
Raging.
I just like have my headset on and I'm like typing like tick, 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 tick. It's really quiet, and she'd be like knocking on my door. You're making so much noise. For real?
Oh my god.
You didn't even have a mechanical keyboard or anything. Like,
oh my god.
I know. Crazy. But she was a real curtain twitcher. Everything in the neighborhood she knew about. She had to poke her nose in, and yeah. Curtain twitcher.
Curtain twitcher.
So, this is actually quite offensive to say in pretty much all circumstances. The phrase is, don't give up your day job. And that pretty much means that you're not good at whatever you're doing. So someone might be singing for you or something, and they say like, what do you think? Am I a good singer? And you say, don't give up your day job.
That's bad.
It is actually quite bad. Like, it doesn't sound that bad, but it kind of is, because your day job is what supports you. That's your main thing of income, and whatever you're doing is not good enough to support you in life. Like, you won't go anywhere with it, you won't make money with it. So don't give up your day job.
Especially if you say it to someone that sings. I mean, that's really like, the person would never sing again.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah. I don't know that anyone would really say that seriously. I'd hope not. That people wouldn't say that seriously to someone they care about, or someone they don't care about. I don't know. I mean, each to their own. There's another phrase. Are you familiar with that? Each to their own.
Each to their own.
Yeah.
Everyone on their own. No, everyone separately. No.
No, it means like, I say this all the time, each to their own. It's a throwaway remark that means kind of like everyone's different, and everyone likes their own things. Everyone's unique, so, you know, whatever they like is what they like. That's each to their own. It just means like I have my things. Maybe I disagree with what other people are doing, but that's fine because that's what they like, so each to their own.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear me say that a lot. Yeah. You're gonna realize now.
You're teaching me so many things here. Wow.
We're gonna make this a weekly thing.
Yeah.
A monthly thing, maybe.
Yeah. Then I'm going to be British.
Water.
Water.
This is probably my actual favourite of the entire list. And I've actually...
What is it?
I've actually used this before as well, in a workplace. But in a jokey way, of course, not in like a really rude way. Yeah, you can say this in 2 kind of different ways. One is more jokey and friendly, and one is more actually offensive. The phrase is, the devil's in the details.
No one understood you, right? No one understood what you were talking about.
No.
Because this was in Sweden, right?
Yeah, no one got what I meant. Yeah, exactly. It was in a meeting, and it was about a project that it sounded really great. I mean, it was a new game, actually, because, yeah, game tester, and we were talking about a new game, and it sounded like a really great game. Like, wow, why has this not been made before? And we kind of got into the meeting, but I'd already been talking with this colleague beforehand, and he kind of explained more to me, and actually when you got into it, it was really complicated and didn't really make that much sense, and some of the mechanics were kind of clashing with each other, and it didn't really fit together, and yeah, it wasn't really working. The maths behind it didn't really work. So we took it into this meeting, and he mentioned it, and everyone kind of jumped on it, and I said, yeah, but just wait, the devil's in the details, which is kind of a cheeky thing to say, but they were my friend, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Which basically means, like, on the surface of it, it looks really good, but when you get into it, there's actually a lot of problems. It's a very cheeky thing to say. It's not super offensive, especially if you're very good friends with the person, like I was. But yeah, that's what it means. Devil's in the details.
So interesting. British people have words and meanings, and it's interesting when you put it like my fish slap, or like you know, it's yeah, it's interesting.
It's really funny as well, because I think there's so many people that I've met where their English is absolutely exceptional and they know some really, really complex words. But still, it's like British people have their own kind of language in their own idioms and mannerisms that they
It's like
have.
a secret language, like
Yeah.
a secret, like
Yeah. Okay, so this is more of a real insult. It's not really a fun thing to say to someone, but it's very British. So you can say to someone, "Don't be a pillock," which is actually an old slang for male genitalia. I love how you were like, yeah, oh.
oh my god!
That was
How
so
did you
funny.
say the word? The
Pillock.
pillock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't be a pillock.
Oh my god! Never heard that before.
That's quite a harsh
Never.
thing, I would say. I think that I would say that to someone I knew, but I actually seriously was like, don't be a right now. Yeah. Okay, so there's only one left.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's only one left.
Already?
Already, we're already at the
Wow.
end.
Wow. What
And
is
this is the ultimate. This is a nod to my friend Simon as well, because he already knows this one. It's his favorite. And that is to say, I wish you have as pleasant a day as you are.
That's nice to say to someone.
Unless they're an arsehole, in which case you're wishing them a really horrible day. Yeah, but you just say like, I hope your day is as pleasant as you are. Which is kind of, yeah, because you're not saying I hope you have a pleasant day, you're saying I hope your day is as pleasant as you are, which is inferring that they are not very pleasant, basically. But it's really great because as far as an insult goes, it's very, very British, because it's one, not that rude. It kind of has like an undertone to it that it's polite on the surface, but underneath it's not really. It's a bit like when something goes really bad at work and I might say like, that's less than optimal, which basically means shit has hit the fan.
What if I said to your mum when I meet her and we sit and have a dinner or something like that,
Yeah.
and then I finish up and like, okay, I wish you a pleasant day for the rest of the day.
That's really nice.
Is
Yeah.
that nice?
That's really nice. Yeah. It's actually the end bit that's like, I hope your day is as pleasant as you are, because you wouldn't compare someone's day to their personality. They're quite disconnected. So to
Yeah.
say that is like implying that you've not been very nicely behaved, and I hope you have a crappy day. But at the same time, no one can kind of come back and be like, hey, you're really rude to me, because you're like, no, you're a really lovely person. I hope your day is as pleasant as you are. So this is like the ultimate insult, because it's flawless. It's actually flawless. Are you gonna do an outro for me now?
Outro.
Outro, yeah, tell everyone to subscribe.
Oh yeah, subscribe to her channel
Best outro ever. And
and like, of course,
and comment.
and comment, and I don't know, share or whatever.
You know what? That's
do you
actually
do?
I've never said that in any of my videos. That's probably the most helpful thing. Share the video.
Share. You know,
You better-
sharing is caring.
Wow, you're good at this.
Yeah. Well, you can hire me.
Sure, yeah. I'll pay you in scones or something.
Oh, perfect. Love your scones. Love
Yeah.
your cookies that you made earlier today.
Yeah, they're really bad though.
They weren't. like
Debatable. Okay, well, thanks for joining us, guys. And if you did like this and get this far, don't forget to like, comment. If you're going to use any of these insults, tell us down below. I'm going to tell you if anyone comments how they're using them. Inspire you to insult people in English. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.